Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Ankush here from Alif Consulting. Welcome in our Microsoft Purview videos. In these specific videos, we will be going to talk about what are the hold solutions we have in Microsoft Purview for Office 365. So this is the agenda of our this video. So we will be going to talk about the introductions, like what is the hold solutions is, what are the litigation hold, how we can enable the litigation hold, what kind of solutions we have, how litigation hold works, and at the end we'll be going to have a little demo where I would be going to show you how exactly you can create a litigation hold and the other features you can use into the Microsoft Purview for Office 365. So Microsoft Purview a several way of the organization that can where organization can prevent mailbox content to being permanently deleted. This allow organizations to retain the content to meet the compliance regulations and during the legal hold and the other types of investigation. Now, what kind of options we have? So we have a like five options uh, in Microsoft Purview for the hold solution. First one is the litigation hold. The hold applies to a user mailbox in Office 365. E-discovery hold, the hold that are associated with Microsoft Purview e-discovery standard case in the Purview compliance portal. E-discovery hold can be applied to user mailbox and the corresponding mailbox for M365 groups and the teams. In place hold applies to a user mailbox by using the in place e-discovery and tool into the Exchange Admin Center in the Exchange Online. Fourth, we have is Microsoft Purview retention policies, where we can specify the policies. We can specify the for how much days or for how many days or how many years the data is need to be retained for specific content, specific mailbox. That's kind of thing we can do. Or even these policies can be applied on the Skype for Business or for the Teams also. The other option which we have is Microsoft Purview retention levels, where we can specifically create the levels for specific content and we can apply on the user on the mailbox, right? So these kind of things we can do. So these are the five things which we have. So in this specific video, we will be going to talk about litigation hold. We're going to talk about in place hold. We're going to talk about the retention policy, and we're going to talk about or we're going to have a demo for retention levels. For e-discovery hold, we're going to have a separate video where I would be going to explain you how e-discovery hold work and how the further things can be done, right? Now the litigation hold is a kind of way where we can place a mailbox on a hold to retain the all mailbox content, including the deleted item and the original version of the modified item. When you're placing a user mailbox on a litigation hold, content into the user archive mailbox, if enabled, is also retained. So let's take an example. If there is a mailbox, however, the user or the admin have also created an archive policy where for the specific after specific time all the mailboxes are moved to the archive. That something is also going to be retained if you're putting a user on the legal hold. When you're creating a hold, you can specify the duration, you can specify the time, so that the deleted and modified items are retained for the specific period and then permanently deleted from the mailbox. Or you can just retain the content for indefinitely, like there is a no limit. You can retain for the longer time, like a 10-year 20 years kind of things as well. If you don't specify a litigation if you do specify a litigation hold period, it calculated from the date a message is received or a message or a mailbox is created, right? So here are the four things what which happen when you're putting or enabling a litigation hold. Items that are permanently deleted by user are retained into the recoverable item folder in the user mailbox for the duration of litigation hold. Items that are purged from the recoverable item folder by user are retained for during the litigation hold. The storage quota for a recyclable item is increased from the 30 GB to 110 GB. Sorry, 30 GB to 110 GB. Item in the user primary and archive mailboxes are retained, right? So these are the four things: either the recoverable item is there, or either recoverable item is purged, right? All of those is going to be retained for the longer time based on the retention policy has been, oh sorry, based on the litigation hold policy has been defined. The storage quota will be increased for the recoverable item, so that if user is deleting the mails, the mails is still going to be available into the recoverable item. An item in the primary or archive mailbox is also retained. So these are the four things happen. Now to enable the litigation hold, it's a simple and straightforward option. We just need to log in on our M365 admin portal, which is the first way of doing the litigation hold, and from there you can go ahead and enable the litigation hold for the user, right? That's something I'll going to show you in the demo. There's a two way of doing it, how you can do with the legacy system, which is in place hold, or other one is the litigation hold, which is the second way of. That's something I will be going to show you how you can do both of them. Now, how litigation hold work, right? So in a normal deleted item workflow, a user mailbox item is moved to the deleted subfolder in the recoverable item, and from when the user is permanently deleted or deleted it from the deleted item folder, right? So they will be get permanently deleted as soon as the mailbox, sorry, the emails or the data has been deleted for the recoverable item, or user have done the shift delete, right? A deleted policy also move items into the deletion subfolder where the retention period is expire, right? So when a user purge a item into the recoverable item, or when the deleted from the deleted item retention period expire for item, it move to the purged subfolder into the recoverable item folder and mark it for the permanently deleted. It will be purged for exchange the next time the mailbox is processed by the managed folder assistant is the one of the feature. So it doesn't mean if you're deleting it, it's going to be in a purge item, it's going to be in a purge subfolder, it's still going to be there but not get deleted. It's only going to be deleted when the next time mailbox is processed by the manage folder assistant, where it's going to see what are the item has been deleted, what are the item is there based on the policy has been configured, right? So when a mailbox is put it into the litigation hold, item is in a sparse subfolder are preserved for hold during this duration specified by the litigation hold. That's where the managed folder assistant is not going to delete the item which is already in the purse subfolder, because that's where we have a litigation hold is applied. The whole duration is calculated from the original date an item was received or created, and define how long item in the purse subfolders are held. When the whole duration expire for item in a purge folder, the item is marked for permanent deletion and will be purged from the exchange next time the mailbox is processed by MFA, which is also known as a managed folder assistant. If a indefinite hold is placed on a mailbox, item will be never be purged from the purge subfolder, right? So this is the way how a litigation hold works. Now this is a flow, right? So you will see, so this is how the litigation is hold. As soon as the litigation hold is put it on a mailbox, how the process is going to be: as soon as message is delivered, that's going to be into the inbox, and if message is moved to the deleted item from, that's where the message will be get moved from inbox to the deleted item, and third message is deleted, right? And in a fourth step, message purged by user, litigation hold or a single item recovery, right? And then in a fourth P, the message will be moved to the purged by a e-hold discovery. So either you're doing a e-discovery or either you're doing the litigation hold, your messages will be moved to the purge or the litigation hold into the purged folder, right? As soon as if message is edited, or message is there any edit happen into the message, right? That's the sixth step. That's where message is going to be moved, or the message is going to be moved, or message will be going to create a versions from the inbox into the recoverable item. Sixth step is message is parsed by the MFA for the maintain for the litigation hold. So as soon as, let's take an example, if MFA is there and it has the information about the litigation hold, or it have a litigation hold policies, it's not going to be parsed the, or it's not going to be delete the data because we have applied the litigation hold, right? So the next step is mailboxes will with SIR and e-discovery hold enabled have a expired messages move, right? And the last step is going to be MFA evaluate item against the hold queries set on the mailbox. So in a 6C, that's where MFA is going to be evaluate if the litigation hold policy is applied or not. If the policy is there and it's applied, or that legal hold duration is completed, MFA is going to delete the message from the purse folder. So that's how the whole hold process work, right? So let's quickly jump into the demo. So in the demo, I would be going to show you how you can put the litigation hold into the newer version or into the legacy version, and then I'm going to show you how you can create your retention policy and can create the tags into the Microsoft Purview portal. All right, so I am already into the Office 365 portal. So this is my Microsoft Purview. This is my Exchange admin, or this is my Office 365 portal. So to go into the Exchange, what you need to do, you just need to click on this button and it will be going to open a new tab where you would be get Exchange Admin Center. Or to open the Purview, you just need to click on the compliance and you will get this compliance Microsoft Purview portal to manage or to do the rest of the things, right? Into the Exchange admin, what you need to do, you simply need to click on a user, right? And from here you will be going to get all of these options. You just need to go into the others, and from here you can manage your litigation hold for the user, right? If you want to put the litigation hold, you just click on litigation hold. You just provide the dates. If you put no day or 0 days or nothing here, or if you leave it blank, it's going to be for the indefinition, right? Or if you want to put any notes to the users, you can put here. If you want to add, or if you want to add anything or any pages, web pages here from the user, you can do it, right? This let's for this mailbox is on. Let me put some messages on hold, right? And click on save. As soon as click on save, the litigation hold will be going to be enabled for this user. You just need to give it a time. It's take up to 60 days, 60 minutes, sorry, to get the effect, right? So this is the first step, which is the new way of enabling the litigation hold. The other way of enabling the litigation hold is into the classic portal, which is also known as the in-place hold, e-discovery and in-place hold. To do that, what you need to do, you need to go into the compliance management. You just need to go inside the in-place e-discovery and hold. You just need to click on here. Sorry, you need to click on plus. If you see this feature is retired, however you still have an option to do that, but it's always asked to use the newer feature of putting the mailbox on on a litigation hold, right? You just need to click on plus. You just need to find, or just need to keep the name. Let's give it a name, hold. Click on next. Specify the mailbox, right? Whatever the mailbox you want to add. So let's take an example. I want to add for Alex. Click on OK, click on next, and click on next. Do you want to prevent place a content matching search if you want to do, or you want to put it on for indefinitely? That's something you can do it, and click on save. So it's going to take some time to do that, and once that has been finished, you can go into the original page, and from here you would be able to see your litigation hold, right? So it's going to take a little time to do that. As of now, the litigation hold is in no status, so it's going to take some time. As is mentioned, as it's going to take a 60 minutes to do that. As soon as it's done, the litigation hold status is going to be converted to the yes. So these are the two ways which we have to put the litigation hold on specific folder. However, we do have other options where we can specify the retention policies, retention tags or levels for the litigation all. That something fall under the data lifecycle management under the Microsoft Purview portal. And you do have a two option: either you can use the legacy where you can create your retention policies, or either you do have the M365, the new way of doing it, right? So to do that, you just need to go into the retention policies. As of now, there's no retention policies. You just need to click on retention policies. uh, you need to give the name EP. I'm giving it a short. Just select what kind of retention policy is going to be. Either it's going to be adaptive or it's going to be static. So I'm putting in the static one, and then you can do the retention policies on where you want to do the retention policies, right? So you can apply for the specific content, you can apply for Teams chat, you can apply for Yammer, you can apply for Exchange public folder, you can apply for the Sky for Business as well, right? On which you want to do, you can specify the email address for which user you want to do. So let's take an example. I want to do for this specific user. I can do that as well. I can specify which SharePoint I want to do, right? You just need to click on next. You can specify the retention time, when the retention is going to be started, or you want to do the retention item for forever, or only the deleted item when they reach to a certain age. And you just need to click on this, and you need to click on save. So it's going to take a few uh, uh, days to complete or apply the policies and the location that we have selected, right? So it's going to be applied on a one folder, and then the rest of the things like uh, SharePoint, a SharePoint, OneDrive, all of those will be included, right? So this is the one way of doing the retention policy. Other, you can do the labels, right? So you can click the labels for your data, right? So you can specify the description for user, description for admin. You just need to click on next. You can define the label settings, retain the item for forever or specific time kind of thing. You can specify the period and where you want to or choose what happened when the retention period is expired. That's something you can do. Click on next and click on create label. Now this label is created. However, you just need to publish this label to get or you just need to basically create a label policy to apply this label on the mailboxes, right? So as soon as this label is created, the next step is going to do is the publish the label, right? So is this something is need to be done, right? Without uh, publishing the label, you would not be able to use this retention label. So let's simply do the publish, right? So this is the label, this is the retention period. Now you need to specify the scope. I'm taking it a static one. Now you where you want to apply it. Let me choose a specific location, or you want to apply it on the all the everywhere, right? I want to apply it on everywhere. Specify the name. Okay. Click on next and click on submit. Right. So it's going to take up to 1 week to get the label applied on the all the users. So that's how you can apply. So the label is here. The label policy which we have created is here, right? So and then you can specify. So as of now we have created the custom scope. However, if you are creating your adaptive scope, that's something you can do as well. So let's take an example. I want to create the label scope, right? And then I can specify what is the scope is going to be. Either it's going to be the user, either it's going to be the SharePoint, either it's going to be the M365 group, right? So I'm creating this on the user. Click on next. I can specify the attributes like a policy attribute equal to value. Let's take an example, Alex. So which means it's going to apply the label only on the Alex, right? Click on this equal to this. Oops, I am putting everywhere. Okay, equal to attribute is okay. First name equal to this. That's it, right? So it's going to be apply on the only the user, which is basically from the Alex, right? So that's something you can do, right? Here you would be able to see your adaptive scope which I have created. That's something you can go and apply it on the retention policy or on the level policy as well. And then if you want to go and see the the policies where it's applied, that's something you can do as well, right? So if a policy include the user this, it's going to show me where or on which policy this user is specified, right? So those of things you can do and look up into it. And same way, if you want to import your specific policies, PSTs, that's something you can directly import it from here. Now, same way, you do have an option to do into the legacy one as well, which is known as the MRM policies. You can apply the MRM policies right directly from here. You can specify the retention policies. You can use the MRM retention tag, or you can use your journal tags as well here. Like MRM tags do have a like is going to be retained for 1 month, 2 month, 3 month. That's something you can do, and you can directly apply on the specific folder on the item as well here uh, for the exchange users. Well, that's it in this demo. I hope you like this video. If you like, please click on like and subscribe for more upcoming videos, and feel free to reach us if you have any questions. Thank you.